Okay, I have a little update because Monday morning I woke up and I started having like very mild contractions where basically it just felt like my uterus was getting really tight. There was very minor pressure down near my pubic bone and they started just coming, and so then I started timing them. And they came every 6 minutes from 4:45 a.m. till about 9:30 a.m. So I called in again and I told them what had happened and they told me to come in. And Shane drives home. He's all emotional. Like, obviously when he comes home, and you could just see it in his eyes that he was just like, is this happening? And like, I knew deep down that it wasn't probably happening. So I wasn't like telling anybody like I'm going to the hospital or anything like. And he told a few people, and so I started getting texts of like praying for me and stuff, which is so kind. Like, gosh, so kind. But anyways, so we go to the hospital. They hook me all up. It picks up the contractions. They check my dilation. I'm 1 centimeter and 50% face, and they can feel his head. But they send me home because that's like, I could be in there for 2 to 3 weeks. So I hadn't been super anxious for him to come. Like, I hadn't been like, oh my gosh, like there's so much time left. Like, what am I gonna do? Until that day. And then now it's Friday. So that was Monday. Now it's Friday. And this whole week, I have just been a hermit crab at home because I'm just waiting for it to happen. Oh, I lost part of my mucus plug. Like, so things are moving, and like when I talk to some people, they're like, oh, I give it 2 days. And then when I talk to some people, they're like, oh, it's gonna be this week. And then I talk to some people and then they're like, oh, it's gonna be like probably 2 more weeks. And one more frustrating thing is I have gotten mixed due dates from my hospital. So first, the due date was January 4th, and that's what we're going off of. And then an ultrasound technician measured me very close to like that measurement and said that I was actually a week ahead. So December 28th was my due date. And then it got confirmed again by my hospital that December 28th was my due date. And based off of when like I thought we conceived, that would be the due date as well. But my hospital keeps measuring off of January 4th. So right now, according to conception and the technician, I am 38 weeks. So like that's solid. But according to Kaiser, I'm 37. So when I went in, I was 36, which is like not full term. So I am playing the waiting game. Today I need to get out of the house. I'm going to get Chick-fil-A breakfast. Shane was actually supposed to be off and we were gonna have this great morning together, and I was gonna get out with him and go to Target. I just like have this fear that something's gonna happen when I'm out of the house, but I'm not going far. And I want to get a couple more things for our house, like hand sanitizer to have when people come over and meet him, because like it is real, like he is coming soon and I just want him to come. A YouTuber that I follow, she had the same due date as me and she just had her baby on Monday, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to have him. So I'm gonna go to get breakfast. I'm gonna go to Target. I need to get actually a bunch of stuff because I've literally been a hermit crab all week. I'm not even kidding. Just, yeah, it's been bad. So this is a long intro clip, but I want to document this and remember what happened. So also after Monday, I've been having contractions usually at night, which I know is normal. So I've just been like up all night, tired all day, but I've been nesting, I've been cleaning a lot. So, okay, I'm gonna go get started on all this stuff so I can get back home, because Shane got to work since he got called in last minute, and then he might be able to like come home because it was a mistake or something. But okay, I'll check back in. Shane and I were supposed to be getting breakfast together, but now I'm just sadly in my car eating my little hash browns. I thought I'd do a little mini haul of what I got at Target right now. I had a couple things to return, and then I had a couple gift cards. So I got a really good deal on all this stuff. As I was walking around, I literally started like panicking that I was gonna go into labor, and these flappy ears in the background. I just like, I don't know, I just started getting so nervous that I was gonna go into labor. But I didn't, and I'm good, and I'm home. But everything that I got is, I got some coffee for Shane and decaf coffee for me. And then I got a large pair of underwear for the hospital. And then I got this like pullover sweater. Everything is large because I'm large right now. Then just this basic long sleeve shirt, and I figure everything's just gonna be a little bit oversized on me postpartum. I also got nipple cream, so that's really exciting. And then I got this 7th generation. I got 2 of these because they're antibacterial, so I'm gonna have these out for when Oliver is here and guests come over, because I'm gonna be like, wash up to your elbows. Don't breathe on his face. I'm gonna be so nervous. And then I'm also gonna just put this on our coffee table, so that when they come over, I'm gonna ask them to wash their hands, and then I'm gonna ask them to follow up with hand sanitizer. And that might be a little bit extreme, but I don't really care. That's just how I feel. He's gonna be born in December, and that's flu season. Like, I know so many people who are sick right now, who have had coughs for months, and I'm just like, stay away. I also got some lovely giant pads for that postpartum life. So I got some other things too. 7th generation antibacterial spray. I figure I'll be spraying everything down once he's here, keeping all of it all clean. Got some Dr. Bronner's soaps, more deodorant for Shane and I, and some hand sanitizer, and then groceries that I already put away. My hair is looking crazy, and there's really not much going on in my mind or in my house besides just waiting for Oliver to come. So I walked around for like a good amount of time at Target, and then I think I'll get a little bit of work done here, and then I'll go for a little walk again. And just stay active, keep things moving along like slowly and naturally. I don't want to force anything, but things are already happening, so I'm just gonna try and encourage it. But that was my little Target haul. I'm putting the coffee in these cute little containers that I got from Hobby Lobby because they are not like super resealable, and I think it'll just look cute in here. Wow, that fills up so fast. I'm just trying on what I got right now. So I shouldn't grow like that much more. Like, this shirt should fit me for a little bit longer during my pregnancy, and then it'll be good afterwards. It's so soft. So this is the long sleeve, and this was $10. And then this is the little pullover sweater thing, and I like it. I need to wash both of these things though, because this smells like someone might have like taken it home and returned it or something. That's kind of gross, but yeah, I'm gonna wash these before I actually wear them out. And then I'm still wearing, these are just maternity leggings from Old Navy. They're real cheap, and you can like tell that they're cheap. Like, I feel like if I was pregnant much longer, it wouldn't last right here and stuff. But I think I got them for like $5, and that's kind of worth it because you only wear it for like a little bit. Okay, so semi-piggybacking off of what I was talking about at the beginning of this video, I wanted to do a 36-week recap and just document how I felt. So 36 weeks was the hardest week that I've had so far. I'm sure, I've always heard the last few weeks get harder and harder. The reasons that it was hard was because I started having contractions, and it was either false labor or I'm just in early labor, which I would say I'm in early labor because things are moving along very slowly. So I had a lot of pain in my lower belly, just feeling him drop. Felt like I got kicked in the pubic bone. And then like after laying down, if I would stand up, it just felt like my pubic bone was gonna like break open or something. The most heartburn I've ever had, which I've heard, and I think there's research that backs it up, that if you get a lot of heartburn at the end, it means that your baby's gonna have more hair because the hormone that is used to create hair also slows down digestion, which makes it like back up and you have more acid. So a lot of heartburn. Used to just have it at night. It was like after every meal. And then my back is a little bit more sore because of just the weight of him. Bowel movements, really smooth. And let's see, I feel like my weight gain has kind of plateaued. I gained the most weight in the second trimester, and then this, like, I've just been gaining like 2 pounds every, was it month? I don't know, like every appointment I've been going in, they're like, it's like 2 or 3 pounds, which is good. At night is when most of like my symptoms kick in, just because my body's tired. But yeah, that's pretty much my 36 week recap, which technically it's my 37th week, but we gotta trust my doctor's timing. I really want that to be confirmed. And I go in next week on Thursday, and I want them to give me an estimate of how much they think he weighs, because I asked at this last appointment and then my doctor forgot to tell me. So yeah, lots of Braxton Hicks. My friend asked me to like explain what my Braxton Hicks felt like to her. And basically my entire uterus, so my uterus is like huge right now. And everything just gets extremely tight. And how I would explain it is like if you went like this, it's like as hard as my forehead. So like just very tight. The past couple days when those are happening, I can feel him moving down. So, and I think, because I've never had a real contraction before to my understanding, but I think that is what a real contraction feels like, is when your uterus tightens up and it's putting pressure on the baby to move down, causing it to dilate and all that stuff. So like Braxton Hicks, usually you don't feel that pressure. It's just kind of like a tightening, and you're kind of like, oh, like it would make my lungs feel kind of squished, and I'd kind of go like, oh, I gotta breathe through it. But now it's kind of like you can feel it doing things. I can't even imagine going to like 42 weeks. Oh my gosh. But I like when people say like that these last few weeks are like lasting a long time, this week for me it just went by so slow because I was antisocial. So as if I don't feel like major symptoms, I'm gonna go back to like my normal self next week. This week I just kind of had the mindset, he's coming, you need to like be here in case like he comes. And so yeah, I think I might end this video because I think it's pretty long already. I'm sad that Shane wasn't in it because that's the reason I was gonna record today. But maybe I'll try and film like on Sunday or something and get like, yeah, just because it's not gonna be just us anymore for a while. But thank you for pardoning my appearance. This is called I keep showering at 2 a.m. and then sleep on wet hair, and I'm just a little bit of a mess. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, because I passed 1,000 subscribers and people keep following along. So thank you for that. I hope they have a really good day, night, week, weekend, whatever it is. So bye, talk to you later.